Wow. I can't believe that when House of the Dragon started or when I watched the trailers, I was like, nah, I'm not going to get into it and, get disappointed by the end considering what Game of Thrones did to us. But I'm now glad that I was wrong. Like, god damn, House of the Dragon is one of the best TV shows. Yeah, season 1 just cleared it all and just gave us an amazing finale. And if you thought this season was crazy, let me tell you, you don't know about crazy. Next season is when you can start saying, wow, this shit is crazy. So this episode solely followed the Blacks, Team RHAENYRA and her husband Daemon and their own side of the story, and they get delivered the news that Viserys is dead, sadly but thankfully, since this guy has been suffering since episode 2. And man, the heartbreak. Daemon loses his brother, even though they have had their differences. I know he loves his brother. And RHAENYRA loses her father, and like the whole atmosphere was just dark, considering they were both none the wiser on how or when he died. And to add salt to the injury, hearing that they have crowned Aegon king, wow, like that's messed up. Last episode, if you watched my video on the ending explain that I did, I said that the Dance of the Dragon has begun. I said it was a step to this Targaryen civil war that, led to many bloodshed, many deaths on both sides. And let me tell you, last episode, I said it was the spark, and now the fire has been lit, the fuse has been lit, and next season is when things are going to explode. And even when RHAENYRA wanted peace throughout the whole episode, she didn't want to start the war, but she wanted to prepare for it. Finding out that your son has been murdered, like, I truly understand RHAENYRA's feelings, and just the atmosphere, the music, the look in her eyes, the teardrop, the pain, the anger, like that just gave me the Mad Queen vibes. That moment when Daenerys just saw her best friend die right in front of her eyes and she couldn't do anything, like that was the vibe. Like she's about to burn it all down. And I just felt so bad for RHAENYRA. She lost her child, it came too early, and then she lost another child, courtesy of that dickhead Aemon. And even before that, she got the news that her father was dead, and that's what caused the miscarriage in the first place. And yeah, I'm fully team RHAENYRA, and man, Viserys, it was just a sad scene. This poor kid did not want to fight. This poor kid just wanted to get the hell out of there. He was scared, and rightfully so. I mean, look at Vhagar, like this guy is massive, and I just can't imagine the pain. Hopefully it was quick, and damn, Aemon knew he effed up. And starting next season, we are going to see the consequences of all that happened. RHAENYRA, of course, is going to go straight into war mode. Another F thing about this is that Viserys doesn't know that he's lost his little brother. So as soon as he finds out, there's definitely going to be revenge in him. He and Aemon have been the ones to actually get into fights, especially whenever they encounter each other. So as soon as he sees Aemon, next season is game time. Whether Aemon is going to tell his mother and Otto that he's the one who literally started the war by murdering Viserys and his dragon, like whether it was not his own volition, we know that, but whether he's going to do that or Alicent and Otto are going to find out, since word is going to get around anyway, and they will definitely know that, yep, this is the cause of the war. Yeah, we know that them crowning Aegon was part of it, but this was literally the light to the fuse. So yeah, next season, as I said, it's about to go crazy. Now let's look at who is powerful in terms of their forces for this war. With Team Green, that is Alicent and Otto. In King's Landing, they have the forces of the King's Guard and the City Watch, as well as being allies with the Lannisters, who also have a sizable fleet of their own. And they also have the members of the Small Council. They have 4 dragons, yes, less than one RHAENYRA's side has, but let's remind ourselves that one of the dragons is the biggest that there is alive. On Team Black, led by RHAENYRA and Daemon, they have Dragonstone, the allyship of several houses, the massive Valyrian fleet, and of course the narrow sea that Corlys says they now have in their control. And they have 6 tamed dragons, and that number could switch to 7. That is if Daemon had, claimed Venator. I know I definitely pronounced that name wrong, but that was the dragon of Jacaerys, the king before Viserys, and is the second largest living dragon. So considering both sides, they are all almost evenly matched. Maybe RHAENYRA has the upper hand a little, but we don't know yet. So next season is when the Dance of the Dragon begins. This civil war, as I said, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be emotional. This season we didn't get a lot of actual fights and battle sequences, but of course it was still great nonetheless because of the dialogue, the character interactions and development. The music was fantastic, the acting was just superb, and I literally can't wait for the next season, which I know, and from what I'm hearing, is going to be in next 2 years. Like, goddamn, 2 years just for another season. Like, wow. But anyway, I'm still excited, I'm hyped for it, and I'm glad that this season the finale did not fumble at all, and to me was an emotional huge success. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this season as a whole, this episode to be specific, and if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell. I'll be making a video on some of the top moments in this season, so turn that post notification bell to get notified when that video drops, and a lot more entertainment videos on my channel as well. Now that's it for the video. As always, Nerdy Sage here. See you guys in the next one.